I'm going to give you my 5 reasons why I believe the Pixel 6 Pro is going to be the device of the year in 2021. What's up, everybody? This is Scott. Welcome back to another video. In today's video, I'm going to give you my top 5 reasons I believe the Google Pixel 6 Pro, or the rumored Google 6 Pro that's coming out sometime in the fall, is going to be the device of the year for all of phones out there. Now, of course, I preface all of this stuff to say that I don't have the phone. People are going to joke around and be like, well, Scott's had like the Pixel 7. I don't have any of that stuff. These are all based on the rumors that I see. Basically, where there's smoke, there's fire. So everything that I'm going to talk about is from a rumor mill perspective that you can go out and just simply do a Google search on and find. So let's go ahead and get started. The first reason I think you're going to see it as the #1 device is Google's going to talk about 5 years worth of software updates. This is an unprecedented type thing for Google because mostly it's been about 2 years or 3 years worth of software updates. But now there's the rumor out there, and John Prosser talked about it a lot, was the fact that Google's going to go to 5 years worth of support. That ranks right up there with Apple, and that puts Samsung on notice too, because I believe Samsung came out and said they were going to do at least 4 years worth of updates just a few months ago. But I digress. 5 years worth of updates really makes sure that Google says, nope, I'm really serious about driving into this Pixel ecosystem, so you don't have to worry that your phone is going to become obsolete after just a few years. And based on the hardware, which we're about to talk about, that thing's going to last a really long time. Reason #2, all new redesign, and they're going to put the Whitechapel chip inside of it, and I'll talk about the Whitechapel here in a little bit, but they're going to fill that thing full of 12 gigs of RAM and up to at least 256 gigs of storage, which is, by the way, probably pretty much exactly what you're going to need to have based on doing 4K 60 and the rumored 8K that's actually out there as well. Now, I don't actually believe it's going to be 8K. I think you're going to top out at 4K 60. And honestly, that's enough. No one has 8K TVs yet, and that's totally fine. Most people watch YouTube videos 720p. So again, shoving that full of new hardware, RAM, and things of that nature. They're also going to have a POLED display, which is going to probably go into the Pixel Fold as well. And while the Pixel Fold is a wonderful device to have, the Pixel 6 Pro is going to come with reason #3. I think it's going to be the top device of the year. All new cameras. Now, those camera upgrades, they're talking about a triple camera setup, a 50 megapixel, a 48 megapixel, and a 12 megapixel sensor that is on the back of that phone. And every render that I've ever seen has that camera bump. That's the one at the very, very top. I really like the new redesign that you see of the Pixel 6 Pro that's out there in the rumors. And those triple camera setups are going to be a beast. Now remember, when the Pixel 1, the original, the OG, came out, it was a big step forward when it came to all of the camera, smartphone photography, and videography that was out there. It shortly became the king of portrait modes and has basically held that crown for a really long time. My expectation out of these triple camera setups is that Google is going to take that big step forward again with the Pixel 6, because they're using new sensors, and they've been using the same sensors a lot the last 3 years in a row, and while they are still fantastic, they are getting close to becoming obsolete compared to the new hardware and a lot of smartphones that are out there, like from OnePlus or Xiaomi or Samsung or even Apple. And reason #4 is that Whitechapel chip that I teased about a little bit earlier. Now, I think you're going to see somewhere in the range of performance between the Snapdragon 865 and the 765, probably. I doubt you're going to see any type of performance, and honestly, that's okay because of the heating issues that the Snapdragon 888 has. As long as we're getting better performance than the 765G and getting somewhere in the vicinity of the 865 that came with the Pixel 4 XL, honestly, I think that's going to be more than enough. Google's done a really good job of making sure that their operating system can run really nice and smooth. Android 12, which the Pixel 6 Pro would be coming shipped with, runs really, really good on the Pixel 4a, the Pixel 5, and the Pixel 4a 5G. Because of the 765 chip. I don't anticipate the Whitechapel chip slugging or anything at all when it comes to that type of stuff. So I fully expect this thing to be a performance beast, but more than enough to power an experience that is going to be second to none, in my opinion. And reason #5, last but not least, is the return of the XL. The Pixel 6 Pro is basically going to be a bit of an upgraded version of the Pixel 6. It's going to have the triple camera setup, but it's also going to be bigger. I doubt that they're going to call it the XL, but we all know that the Pixel 6 Pro, in all reality, is probably the return of the XL model when it comes to Google Pixels. So that's it. That's all I have. This was just a quick video about what are some of my top 5 expectations as to why the Pixel 6 Pro is going to be the device of the year in 2021. So that's it. That's all I have. Thanks for watching. And as always, like, share, subscribe, thumbs up, leave a comment below. We'll see you next time.